Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Destin the Insane. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 2 with yours truly. I tried to figure out a way to get a better translation because the original translation for this game is actually really bad, like I explained in the last video. But there was no such luck, so we're going to have to deal with the absolutely shoddy translation by Capcom. The first game apparently had halfway decent translation in spite of the errors because it was Squaresoft that was doing the translation as opposed to Capcom. And I guess Square can just do a better translation job than Capcom. Go figure. The company that has been producing games longer than Capcom can do better at whatever. Anyway, we are now adults. Bo is with us. We are Ryu. And we have a job to do, apparently. And apparently my recording software really does not like this game. Surprise, surprise. Oh, good. If we find our pet, we get 500 coins. Maybe this way we'll actually be able to afford to do something. I feel like this game is just not liking my computer. Let's open up the inventory. Ryu has changed. Bo has changed and is in the party. And has more or less better stats than Ryu. Wow. Good on you, Bo. So like this, we have a boy dagger, translation, bum's clothing, a wristband, and a bandana. And Bo is a short bow. There's some speculation as to whether or not Bo's name is Bo or Bao. No one knows. But we get to experience what the combat is like with the lead-off attack. And of course, the first thing that we fight is a freaking spider. You can choose each character's actions. Some actions are going to obviously be better than others. And generally speaking, even at level 1, okay, I guess Ryu can't. Bo should be able to one-shot a slime? Yes. No. Darn it, Bo. You had one job. Of course, we can two-shot them, as Ryu just soaks up all the damage. This is effectively what combat is like in this game. It actually takes quite a bit of time. And in the... Oh, wait. I have something to equip to Ryu. In the Game Boy Advance version, they kind of changed things around a little bit. As you saw, I got a very small amount of experience points and a very small amount of coins. That has changed in the Game Boy Advance version. The Game Boy Advance version, you get... I think they doubled both of them to make it easier. We don't want easy. Now, after every battle, there's a chance for a fishing spot. These fishing spots are set throughout the world to activate. There's also a chance, if we can find one before we go into battle... Nope. There's also a chance for a hunting ground. Ooh, leeches. These guys are pain. The hunting grounds are a bit more valuable than the fishing grounds. If you want stuff that's going to be able to sell very well or heal a lot. Also, wow, these leeches really hurt. Now, as you saw in that second battle with the sludge, we could see its health pool. Or, like, a health bar. Oh, good. Let's just switch Bo to the front. And... Ah, it's a deer. Bo! Ow. Was using the wrong button. No, come back here. Ow. I don't like hunting with Bo. It's so hard. His attacks are so slow. Anyway. After you defeated an enemy in a battle, the next time that you encounter said enemy, you're able to see their health bar. You don't know what value their health is at, because there's no numeric value for the health bar. Now, let's see. What can we afford? Switch is really useful. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. Switch is really useful. It allows you to trade whatever's currently equipped, and it shows you how much the attack power is going to go up, or how much the attack or defense will go up for the characters who equip it. So we have a bronze sword, a false bow, don't ask, suede armor, which is chest piece, a salad bowl, and steel armor, which is a shield. I don't know why they're able to make shields out of metal, but the chest pieces have to be made out of suede leather, but whatever. Also, these dragon statues are what you pray to in order to save your game. Yes, there's praying, in a Super Nintendo game nonetheless. This is a very dark game, and a lot kind of got by the radar. There's a lot that most games back during this time weren't able to do that this game does. Now on the right is the bank, right? Yeah, on the right is the banker. You can store gold and items with him. On the left is the item shop. We're going to buy 4 worms. Nothing else. Because we really need... crummy. Order! Wait, no, wait. Clean! Yes! There we go. Equip the worms. If I'm able to, I'm going to show what the fishing looks like. In the sense that I will show you guys how to catch a fish in this game, and then cut until I'm done. Because it's really boring to watch after... Even with the first fish, it's really boring to watch. Now we can hit auto, and watch as the characters just go to work. Bo, you're still slower than the sledges, huh? Get a special on the one that's almost dead. Very good! Pardon my yawning. Now, Ryu's question mark ability changed to Guts. If that's used in combat, which it can only be used in combat, but if it's used, it has a chance of healing him. Bo's special ability is Shot. It will either do 1 damage, which is quite useless, or, hopefully it works on this round, 1 damage, or bosses withholding. It didn't work. It has a very slight chance of insta-killing. Like, just like that. It will do all of the enemy's HP. Again, bosses are totally immune. This is how you get equipped Laud and Bait. This is how you get your money at the very start of the game. I just... Really? Okay, so you have to make sure that you have your rod, or in this case, Laud. So, your rod, which we have a tree pull, and bait, which are worms, urchins, etc. And then you cast. And you want to try and get it as close to you as possible so that you can catch whatever fish is on the line. In this case, we caught a sardine. I don't remember what the other one is. Oops. Come on. It's unagi. We're catching eel. And equip Laud, Bait, and cast equipment. Now, if you leave Ryu sitting there long enough, he starts to shake. Eventually, this gets really lucrative. And when I say really lucrative, I mean in this part of the game, it gets really lucrative. Because we go and we sell the fish that we caught. Welcome to the item shop. What can I do for you today? Sell. And they're worth 30 each. Which means Now, we can buy 17 worms. We can catch 17 fish. We turned 2 fish into 17. This is how you save up for equipment at the very start of the game. It is very boring, it is very dull. I won't have you guys sit through it. Do we... Oh no, I spent all of my gold, didn't I? Or, sorry, Zenny. It's Zenny in this game. Now there is a circus here. Don't bother with it. It's really worthless. There isn't really much else that I can do right now because you don't want to advance forward too soon because the enemies in the next area are extremely difficult to fight, especially at level 2 with your starting equipment. As in, you will probably get destroyed by the second battle. Because you fight things like... Oh gosh, what are they called? They're these little animal-like creatures that are really fast and they hit really hard and they like to crit a lot. And I'm drawing a blank on the name of what these creatures are. But there's also zombies, which those guys... Are there zombies? Yes, there are zombies. Those guys hurt. Oh, hey, we got an herb. I guess I can show... I will show Ryu and Bo's house. And when I say house, I mean they're renting a room from... Is it this person? Yes. Yes, it is. This is their landlady, Sylvia. Ryu and Bo make a great team. I understand they have been friends since childhood. Ryu and Bo have not paid rent in a long time because they've been looking for work with the Rangers Guild. But you can go up here. The thing about them is that they are much less obnoxious. Oh wait, Sylvia is not the landlord. This is the landlord, or landlady, who worships Saint Eva. And this is the protagonist's room. This is Bo's bed. I lied. This is Bo's bed. It's wet. Not sure if it's wet because Bo drools, or if it's wet because Bo is a bedwetter. I've always leaned towards the second option. I feel like Bo is a bedwetter. Anyway, during the daytime, the mother's asleep literally all day, and the boy can't do anything. And if you go down here and talk to the landlady, who apparently is trying to roast her face, there are better ways to kill yourself, you know. Have a good day at work, and please pay your rent. Yeah. We're not really... Ryu and Bo aren't really delinquent, but they haven't paid rent in a while. Now, can you please... Thank you. We could go up here, but these two are kind of in the way. And you can't advance up there. This gate is closed, but we can leave to the right. I really don't have much source material to work with here because the very first part of the game is so boring to watch. I mean, it's a good testament of how well can I talk? Can I keep my audience entertained? Can I keep you guys entertained? I don't think I can. Not with this part of the game. It honestly, it takes a while for the game to actually start rolling and seem interesting enough that people will be like, oh hey, so this is what the game is like. I'll get there. I know I've said this a couple of times in Lufia. What I intend on doing is I'm going to just blow through this first area. I'm going to train and fish, probably train until I'm level 4, which will take a while because less experience and gold as opposed to the Game Boy Advance version. But I will train until I'm level 4, and I will do fishing and such until Ryu and Bo both have the best equipment that I can purchase. So until then, my name is Destin the Insane. Let's actually make sure... Cat, what do you want? My name is Destin the Insane. This has been Let's Play Breath of Fire 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm sorry. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!